What is going on, everybody? This is Tyler from Haunt Central, and today we are going to be going over the Spirit Halloween 2021 themes. Now, before we get into anything, I just want to give a huge disclaimer here that, first of all, these are not my photos, and I will give credit where it's due to Stucky and Bud, where most of the leaked images have been coming from. Where they get it from, I'm not sure. Where it originated, it clearly originated by a flagship employee, but we are not going to name names, even if we knew the name. Also, what I want to say, guys, is that you're probably wondering why I'm leaking this and why the video is coming out a week after it was leaked. And there's a reason for both of those. The first reason for why I am actually leaking it is because it's pretty much all out in the open, pretty much. All that's going to happen has already happened. I mean, I don't understand why it's always such a big secret. It's always going to be revealed either way. I've never been a fan of leaking, but I don't consider it leaking once it's all over the place, if you know what I mean. The second thing that I just wanted to say is that just be careful what you say, because you haven't seen the animatronics or the themes yet, so I don't think it's right to say, that you don't like either of the themes, how they look, because to be fair, you only have a blurry image of it and you haven't even seen it in person yet. So I don't give my opinion on the themes until I see them in person. And on a normal basis, I really never have a problem with the themes. And also, why the video is a week late is because I wanted it to get everywhere so it wouldn't seem as much like a leak, if you know what I mean. But without further ado, we're going to jump right into this, guys. Really exciting video, and I am pretty pumped for the Halloween 2021 season, and these themes, I think, are some of the best we've ever seen. Now, I love the factory idea. The last 2 years were kind of iffy. The props didn't really fit that well into the boat and island theme, but this year is just absolutely crazy. I love how the idea of the countdown until Halloween, and it's supposed to be like they are preparing for Halloween, and just absolutely a crazy great idea that Spirit came up with. Both themes look absolutely amazing to me. So as you can see, when you walk in with the front ISC, you're going to be greeted by a overhead sign as usual. Now, I do not have a photo in this video of that because not many have been posted, but you're going to be greeted as usual with the overhead sign that will read Halloween Factory on it, Spirit Halloween Factory. As usual, Jack will be above that. And then you will see this part, which honestly I think looks so cool, the assembly line. Now, this is pretty much what this reminds me of, is back to Spirit Hollow Bridge in 2017 with the platforms off to the side and then the walkthrough. But it looks like we are getting more of a walkthrough for the front theme this year rather than the back theme, so that's cool to see. And as usual, we have plenty of animatronics in the front theme and the crates that they always come up with. And something I think is one of my favorite things this year is the countdown sign with the clock. Now, that is a really, really cool idea. I think that it's just going to set the tone. Whenever you go into the store, you know how many days there are until Halloween. I think that was just a really cool idea. Now, what I'm wondering is if it will be perfectly up to date, which that would be even cooler if it is. But I love all the skeletons, the hard hats also, may I add. And overall, I love the looks of this. Like I said, it reminds me of 2017, and we haven't seen a good front ISE, in my opinion, in many years. So I really like this one, and I cannot wait to see it. And like I said, the front, I believe this one is, they reverse it this year, where normally we have the back theme is more of a walkthrough and the front is more of a walk around, if you know what I mean. But this year it looks like it's the opposite, and we're going to be having the front as a walkthrough. And I actually think, this hasn't been confirmed, but I actually think the TV screens are inside that factory right there. Transitioning to another photo, you can see we have a side view here of some more props. We got Beetlejuice, we have Henry Hustle, of course. And I know the name was revealed for that swinging clown girl, or I actually think it was revealed to be a boy, but I completely forgot it. I'm sorry about that, but I'm just going to call it Menacing Molly 2.0. Medicine Molly 2.0, it looks like she or he, whatever she or he is kind of swinging off of the trapeze, if you will, and kind of leaning back. I think it's going to be a very similar mechanism to Menacing Molly. Either that, or actually I also think that it might be swinging back and forth just in that form. And it looks like, I can't tell what she's swinging off of, but it looks cool, whatever it is. And I see that there's a sign that says product testing area, which I definitely think is a really cool touch, that they're actually like testing the animatronics. That's what it's supposed to be, in my point of view anyways. And then we have a returning animatronic from last year who was one of my favorites that I still hope to get, and that is Punctured Pete. And let me say that he looks great next to the next one we're going to talk about, which is Buzzsaw. Now, Buzzsaw, I think, is one of my favorites, if not my favorite for this year. I think he is just a really cool, he's a really cool one we've never really seen. And I just love his outfit. He doesn't look that scary, which, as I've always said, that often adds a more of a unique touch when they don't have blood all over their faces. Looks like he just has more of scars, but he looks great next to Punctured Pete. And then one other thing I do want to say about the front theme is that you can see up in the front we have, it looks like the Hauntress, and I know that there is the new Ghostface animatronic that both kind of pop out, so that's a really cool touch. And then on the other side, we of course have Nightcrawler, the new Pennywise animatronic, and an unknown skeleton, which I believe is going to be, Grim, with a hard hat on, but not positive about that one, so don't quote me on it. And then at the archway, I know that we have Mr. Howl, along with that other demon goat animatronic that is unnamed to this day. But anyways, loving the front theme as usual. Now on to the one I actually like even better, the back theme. Now, the last few years I've actually liked the back theme better, and that goes all the way from 2017 with the alien theme all the way up till present day. I've always thought that the back themes last few years have been really good, and this year is definitely no change. I think this is one of the, actually I do want to say the best back theme we have ever seen. It's just so detailed, and we've never seen it's pretty large. We haven't seen a big back theme the last few years either, which is great to see that we're seeing a big one again. You have the side platforms as well as the main theme, and then you also have those like covered areas that you can walk through with the windows, so those are really cool. But to jump into the animatronics that are here and the theme itself, you can see that we have the skeletons that look like they have motionable eyes that move around. Now that I think of it, I think that's what's in the front too, down at the assembly line. And then you can see, if we look around, we have, of course, Wacky Mole, the one and only, is confirmed to be in stores. Then we have Harvester of Souls returning. And then right in the middle, we have the black and red jumping spider. It's always great to see a jumping spider or two inside the ISEs. And then we have the Caretaker, which I'm real excited to see in stores as well. We cannot see what's in the corner back there, but personally, I think it's going to be either Night Stalker or it's going to be Bloody Bag of Jokes, which I'm hoping it'll be Bloody Bag of Jokes, but only time will tell. And then on the sides, you can see we have the Ophelia animatronic, or correct me in the comments if that's not how you say it. And then on the other side of that Ophelia animatronic, we have the Bride, which hasn't been named yet. And then on the other side, I believe we actually have Grim there rather in the front, so I apologize about that. And then next to him, we have that Rising Reaper, who the name has not been revealed of yet. Or I believe it was, but again, I completely forgot it. I'm sorry about that. But overall, the theme back here is just as great, maybe even better. I think definitely better, actually, than the front theme. But overall this year, guys, it looks amazing, and I cannot wait to see it in person. But I know I don't want to sound hypocritical here, but please be careful what you're posting. There's a difference between showing these images and images from the assembly book. I don't know who posted that, but that is a little stretching it a little far, which is why I did not include those photos in the video here. I don't know who took that, but if you're working at Spirit, I would not take any photos, because I will tell you that I applied there and I ended up not working there because of how strict it is with the video and photo taking. I won't get into that because that was more of my fault than it was of Spirit's, because I wanted to take a lot of photos and videos, but they were very strict with that, and it just wasn't worth it to me to be working there for only 2 months when I could find a better job. Now I'm an animal caretaker. I take care of the reptiles at Pet Supplies Plus by me, so that was a better job for me. And last year I actually ended up working at Party City seasonally, and I honestly liked that a lot. Party City was one of my favorite jobs. They're hiring now, but I don't want to work there, kind of just doing balloons. But if you're looking for a seasonal job this year, I definitely recommend Party City if there's one near you. I loved it there, and I got to deal with all the animatronics and the costumes, so it was great. But if you are working at Spirit, please don't leak photos and put your career at risk, because you really don't want to do that and want the best experience you can. That being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry about my voice. I'm still a little sick and recovering from that. But I hope everybody's having a great day wherever they are in the world. And thanks for watching as always, and happy hauntings. I will see you guys all in the next Halloween 2021 video. Take care.